Hello and welcome to podcast. I am
This
Seven
is
Nation.
podcast number
This is
whatever.
Podcast number, I think 23, 24,
And it's sounding way better than it was just a minute ago.
but
What are you
not.
talking about? This is first take.
This is our first take. We didn't try to do this before.
Nope.
Definitely didn't do it last night either.
Yeah, spoiling all the secrets.
Let's see if anybody else listened to the last episode I was on. Or
I
that.
think people did. I think that's when people actually listen.
That joke was for you.
Sandy the Viking.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Vagina man spews out of his vagina. Lifts up his skirts.
It's called
You either get sucked in or you get blown out.
Well,
Or you get like sand up in your bikini and it's just not comfortable and it's like, Jesus Christ, I just got here. Seriously, now I'm gonna have to deal with it. And it's either like I'm gonna have to get in the water to get it out of there, or gonna have to go take a shower, but you can't really take a shower until you're done because then that's a wasted shower. And it's like, I didn't come here to swim at the beach. I came here to learn.
What? Anyway,
welcome to the podcast.
welcome. The call quality is still pretty balls.
This is not-
Anyways,
This is not your ordinary podcast.
yeah.
Maybe it is.
I'm your host, Seven Nation. We've got Derpy Hooves and Kilroy and Homestar and Magoo and all the people.
I'm your actual host.
Yeah, Magoo's the real host. I've been an imposter this entire time.
Yes.
And I'm him, and Kilroy's also me.
Exactly. Kilroy doesn't talk.
He's the cat girl of the chat.
Yeah.
Silent cat girl that occasionally makes a meow or something.
Or just posts pictures, I guess. Anyways, this is a different
Pretty much.
podcast this time. Hoo-hoo. We're not gonna do the usual news questions. Oh shit, we still have questions. But we're not doing like news and
I mean, like, we're not
everything.
gonna do the usual news or gaming or whatever. We're just talking.
Talking about random.
Yeah, fuck that.
Even though E3 happened, I don't think you guys have talked about that.
We
I would actually be interested in talking a little bit about E3 if we can.
yeah, we
Yeah,
sort
we'll
of talked
have
about it
time
last
for that.
time, but we ran out of time. So Derpy
Uh-huh.
Yeah, check, yeah.
Check the mic. Check it. Yeah.
Yeah,
One, two,
yeah,
one,
check.
1, 2.
Yeah, girl. Daddy lack. Yeah, girl. Yeah, check. Yeah.
Let's see. What do we want to talk about first? Then do we just
You could talk about.
we talk about each
Uh,
other's questions?
How many
Let's
questions?
talk about things that pertain to other things.
That's a good thing to talk about.
Well, okay, not talking about news is going to make this kind of, like, boring and not have any discussion whatsoever, so maybe we should talk about something?
Start talking about
Okay,
some.
yeah, we-
okay.
Just a suggestion, so we have some some topics.
Yeah.
No, because that's what I figured. That's what I figured Jugs would be in here for, but he couldn't make it because of his schedule. So
Because he's a noob.
Oh man.
yeah, because Jugs likes making random topics, and we always find discussion value out of them. So, oh well.
Anyways.
I've got to sign in on this.
What?
It's a lie.
Don't remember me on this.
Signature
one, go away.
theme will be back tomorrow. Nobody
password.
believes you, Kilroy.
Holy shit, we were still doing that?
Apparently.
I guess so. Well, the weekly polls came back, so I guess I have.
Yeah, we had like 3, and it's
I
like,
kind of completely forgot about that.
do it for a year and get a medal, and then it's like we did it for 2 weeks.
God damn it.
We have to.
This just in: Robert Downey Jr. has he's coming back as Iron Man because his contract ended, but he re-signed it. So
Oh my
Oh, wow.
god, because we didn't see that coming earlier.
Huh?
it's Still, people were like,
You
"Oh,
know,
he's
he
gonna
wasn't-
fucking leave."
He wasn't completely made for that role or anything.
He's gonna be Iron Man
Nope.
until he dies.
It's not like with the Hulk where it doesn't really matter who plays it because, you know, half the time he's a CG green giant man, like, throwing his dick around and blowing shit up. No, this is Tony Stark. You can't really replace him with anybody else. I mean, it just wouldn't be right. I mean, who gives a fuck if it's Mark Ruffalo or that one other dude? I don't even remember what the fuck that guy's name was.
Fucking.
But I don't even remember him. But you know,
Didn't,
who gives a shit? It's the Hulk.
Didn't
You're not watching a Hulk movie for character
Yeah,
characterization. You're watching it to watch him blow shit up.
exactly.
Pretty much.
Didn't Ed Norton do
That's what
a Hulk movie
that's
at
what
some
the
point?
Hulk has always been about. He's never ever
It's just like
well,
smash
maybe he
things.
has. I'm just over exaggerating, but to me, the Hulk has never been about. Oh, look how sad Bruce Banner is. He can't be normal people. Oh, I feel so bad for him as he walks along the road and tries to hitchhike, because that's what normal people don't do. Oh,
Maybe he was just, you know, that's when before people figured out what he really does.
can you imagine if the Hulk tried to masturbate? Is his semen white? Does it glow? I mean, he's pumped full of gamma radiation.
It glows in the dark.
I would assume that it would glow, and like, I don't think I would want that shit to land on me. I mean, now normally I'm completely fine with cum shots on my face, but no, I don't think I would want the Hulk to do that to me because I imagine it being full of gamma radiation.
melt.
Oh, no, here's a thought. Seeing as all that gamma radiation gave him his powers, would his semen give me his powers?
It depends on which hole you take it in.
Well, it didn't have anything to do with the hole. I was just talking about skin
If
contact.
it like
But if you want to
seeps through
if
your
you want to
skin.
get that technical, I only have 2 holes. Well, 4 if you count my nostrils.
Ears.
6 if you count my ear canals. Well, if you want to count my eyes too.
I don't see how you would do it in the ear though, but
Oh, he'd find a way. He's the fucking Hulk. You know.
rip your entire skull open.
Oh,
Might as well just be considered skull fucking.
Who gives a shit if he rips your skull open? Your skull's gonna be like huge when he's done with you. It's gonna be like huge and green and shit. Hell, you might end up as the She-Hulk. I don't know why you would switch genders too, but whatever.
Wow.
but it's the Hulk. It's fine.
Anyways,
How did we get on to that?
I have
I-
no idea.
Downey Jr. becoming Iron Man again. Okay.
Yeah.
and then we just talked about Hulk and how, you know, apparently someone to replace him. Like, what if the Hulk replaced him? I mean, I guess that's where we went with it.
No, it was. I was talking about how it didn't really matter if Mark Ruffalo or whoever the fuck else played the Hulk because it's the fucking Hulk.
Yeah,
Shit.
pretty much.
It's like
I'm
It's
pretty
like-
sure we just went over this.
it's like who plays the Thing. Well, actually, the Thing is a little different because the Thing, I don't really think anybody else other than that one dude could
That's
really.
my favorite movie by John Carpenter.
The movies were shit, but that guy did a
You
good.
dissing on the Thing?
No, I'm saying the guy that played the Thing was a good thing, but he
You're
was
not
just a-
allowed to dislike the thing that he likes.
Stop liking what I don't or do like.
There's too many the things.
Yeah. I was talking about Marvel's Thing. Whatever. So,
I don't even know what things we're talking about anymore.
well, I switched the thing because we still didn't have a topic.
The things, and then... Okay.
So how about that Xbox shit?
Oh, Xbox.
Uh,
Okay, well, I find it absolutely hilarious how they just before they announced that they were going to change everything, they're like, "Oh, we're not going to do anything. We like the way that we have it.
Oh,
We
my
like the
God.
direction that we're going."
that
And then they
fucking-
completely changed everything like the day after. I thought it was absolutely hilarious.
that
won't do it,
fucking
no balls.
interview with Major Nelson was just terrible. It was like the worst thing I've ever seen. He's just like, no, it's a great console. It's like the best console in the world. Did you see Titanfall? It's definitely an Xbox One exclusive.
Oh god, Titanfall doesn't even look that great. I
don't know.
like the only thing that impressed me at Microsoft's show and tell. I don't want to call it a conference because that's not what it was. Or maybe Trainwreck would be, better. The only thing that remotely interested me was Sunset Overdrive. That looked amazing.
Really? They
But
didn't
again,
show
that-
anything about it, though.
That was, yeah. But the thing is that they didn't show anything about it.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
what I'm
know.
getting at.
It looks
That's
kind of
the only
like
thing I was
generic
interested
zombies and colors. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but it looked a whole hell of a lot more interesting than like Call of Duty.
Oh boy, that was
Oh
weird.
my god, look at all the dog you can have.
Press X to bark.
Now, I won't lie. The Ghosts gameplay, I mean, even though it's just Call of Duty, I'd like to rent it. I mean,
Hey,
it's
no.
just Call of Duty. I'm not going to buy it, but it looks kind of cool, if even only to just play as the dog.
I'll just play.
They should make a
play
dog
Ghosts
simulator.
until,
No,
like-
honestly, if you want to play with dogs, just get Nintendogs. That's all you need.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh,
But you can't kill people for America in that game.
yeah. You can't run around and be like Navy SEAL dog and be like, I'm going to rip out your groin.
I mean, apparently America doesn't really exist anymore in that game.
Yeah, well, that's another kind of neat thing. I mean, whatever.
Like apparently
Yeah.
America was actually destroyed, but Black Ops 2.
Well, yeah,
They
yeah.
keep-
The
they keep
gameplay
trying-
demo they showed off took place in San Francisco, I believe.
They keep trying
Yeah,
to.
and you couldn't even recognize San Francisco.
Well, there was a few things here and there, but it wasn't like it was actually, supposed to be there. It's like they kind of just threw it in there to be like, hey, this doesn't look a thing like San Francisco, so let's throw the Golden Gate Bridge right there.
Pretty much.
Put it
And it's a whole lot smaller than it used to be too, or maybe a whole lot bigger. We haven't decided yet.
They keep trying to put interesting story stuff into Call of Duty, and it's never good because they don't actually put any time and effort into it. They're just like,
in case you-
They're just like
we
shoot
put
guns
a
and
golden statue of the Governator.
Shoot 'em.
They need to make they should just make a dog sim, just like army dog sim. I would play that instead of Call of Duty.
Dude, I would pre-order that shit. No, I don't pre-order shit.
Shoot 'em.
I'd be like, oh my fucking god, I'm gonna hump everything after I'm done with it. Dynamic marking. Just piss all over your hands after you're done.
Arf, arf.
Bite off your scrotum and then piss on it.
You just walk around for a rack 12
You're
hours
my property now.
Dog Nukem.
and wait for your dog to sniff out IEDs, and you get an achievement if you find one because it takes 7 weeks.
Dude Nukem.
Dude, noodle.
Dude Nukem. That works too.
Really pissing me off.
What else about Microsoft?
Oh, God.
They
No,
had Killer Instinct.
he was just
That looked-
fucking-
Well, yeah. That looked kind of neat, actually.
I enjoyed Killer Instinct
I
immensely.
wasn't super interested in it, but it looked
I don't
kind
know.
of.
It's like, it's another fighting game. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
huge
I-
on
fighting games are really like just like a small community now. Honestly,
Like the
like
only.
as soon as
What were you saying?
as soon as because I remember when Dead or Alive 5 was announced, and then like IGN was like pretty much doing like a whole hosting series on like how they made the game and whatnot. But that's really just because they're trying to advertise it as much as they could. Because if you go on Dead or Alive 4, which has been out for like pretty much 10 years since the Xbox came, like ever since the 360 came out, like a lot of people still play that game still, even though Dead or Alive 5 is out. And to be honest with you, Dead or Alive 4 still looks like one of the greatest games I've seen on Xbox.
I still play that game actually, and
Do you still have it?
I still have it. I totally still have it.
I mean, because I still have my copy too, so.
I have a feling that it would probably be more fun to play with you than it would be against the AI because it's completely cheap.
Well, yeah, it is. I'd probably just play as like Ryu all day.
I can get to like the last
that last boss fight. Oh my
that
god!
fucking last boss fight.
I die about 10 times before
Dude, I die like 40 times before I even scratch her.
No, because basically what I did was when I was playing Ryu, he had like this move where he would like back up and then do like a charge attack, like a palm attack or whatever. And then he had a move where he would like just jump back and then torpedo his head into you. I would spam that over and over because you basically had to keep your distance from her. Because if you didn't, she would like do this annoying attack where she like holds your neck, bends your neck open, and then blasts like some kind of pulsating energy at you and you bounce off the floor.
Well, dude, she just does so many random shit.
Like, literally half your life.
That
just
literally.
gone in 10 seconds.
Well, the moves that she does usually would like kill you. So, like she'll do those even on like the first round of like the fight.
Yeah, just
So,
like the first. I remember the first time I find her.
She'll do like a killing blow, and then you'll get up for the second round.
She'll like immediately rush me. She'll immediately rush me at the beginning, and then like just like do that little snap my neck, or if not, she'll just like wrap her legs around my face and my neck, and then just like proceed to pummel me into the ground with her fist, like an angry baby or something like that. Like, I want my candy.
What do you call it? One thing I did find pretty useful against her when she does that is I usually play as Kokoro because that's like my favorite character right there.
It's Tommy.
Like, Tommy's not bad either, but she's like German and stuff, so it's like.
Even though she's pretty much got a Japanese body and whatnot.
Well, basically, that's because.
Let me just slap a nationality on her.
Well, fucking as far as Japan's concerned, everybody's Japanese. but with round eyes like an American. So I suppose that wasn't the correct term. As far as Japan's concerned, everybody's American. Japanese American. Asian American. Let's go with that.
But this chick is supposedly German, while this chick is Chinese. They almost look exactly the same.
Well, I mean, I think Tina even speaks Japanese in that game too. It's like
everybody speaks Japanese in that game.
Literally everybody.
Tina and her dad. They're both American wrestlers.
You know what's hilarious? Yeah. Her dad, like bass or bass, or I don't know. I would assume that it's bass, like the bass guitar.
Yeah, BASS. That's how you spell it.
Well, that's also how you spell bass.
Yeah, true. I never knew how to pronounce his name either.
Well, regardless of name, let's just call him Ass.
Yeah, because that's what he is, honestly.
His voice is hilarious in Japanese.
It
reminds me of like Randy Savage, but if he spoke Japanese.
Oh my
god, that was pretty good.
No, I'm trying to remember how he said "put the pedal to the metal" every time the match starts. He was like slamming his fist. He's like, "Whoa!"
Oh god, he's such a dick. I hate him.
Like he's so easy though, especially when you have Kasumi, because you just pummel him.
Yeah. Well, Kasumi's I don't know about Kasumi. I mean, she's really fast, which I like, but I don't really like playing as her because she's kind of squishy.
Yeah.
Though all the female characters kind of are squishy.
I mean, like,
I just see what you did there, you clever son of a bitch.
Yes. You basically have to just pick a female and then learn how to use her quick, because the only dudes that are actually good in that game are like, well, I think the three dudes that are good in that game are like Ryu, then the British kid,
and the British kid too. Yeah.
The British kid. I mean, you could kind of use Jan Lee if you know how to if you're a fan of Bruce Lee, I guess. But
he's actually a really cool character.
He is cool. Like when you get those good combos on people, he's really good.
Yeah.
Totally. It's like, they called him Jan Lee. What they meant to say Bruce Lee, but they wanted to avoid copyright infringement.
Well, yeah. You can't do that. Otherwise, it'd be like, hey, that's our money.
Pretty much.
Give it back.
I just pick him so I could beat people up with that jumpsuit. That's it.
Yeah. Speaking of, oh my god, that's a big drum set.
What?
Sorry, I was looking at like.
Anyways, I think we're taking up the podcast to ourselves. We should probably get on a topic where everybody can discuss.
No, hold on. Like speaking of Dead or Alive, I mean, if they really wanted to market DOA 5 really well and like get people to buy it, they should have put more emphasis on the tits. because that's why people were buying it in the first place.
That's
That's
yeah,
why
that's
people-
the
why
only
they
reason
decided-
people
did
buy
you
that
see
game.
that?
They should have put even more emphasis on it.
Did
That
you
way,
see that?
people would have bought it.
Did
It's
you see
just
that
boobs the
commercial?
game.
I would have bought it. Well, yeah, basically. Well, that's what DOA Extreme was. Boobs the game with and then really small text underneath. It's like with volleyball in there somewhere.
Like, I mean, because
Extreme boob graphics.
They literally advertised the boob physics. Like, 'cause
I know.
What is it?
Oh
That,
my
that
god,
commercial
that
where
was
they
the
were like
funniest shit.
raising their heads up and down, and they hold the controller.
I actually really want to play it just to say that I have. But until I get my computer screen into a room that's not, in the living room, I'm not gonna dare.
Yeah,
Even
But
I have shame.
but yeah, Magoo.
I'm not about to play an arrow game like in a room where my mother can be like, "Oh, what are you looking? Oh my god, brother!"
But yeah, I'll totally like you if you want to hit me up on Dead or Alive 4, I'll totally play you. I'll have to dust off my little Street Fighter 4 fight pad, but I can fight you.
Oh, you're gonna destroy me then.
Because obviously you can't play a fighting game on an Xbox 360's controller.
You've got to use the 360 controller. I'm sorry. If you want to fight me, I don't have the fucking super pad of
Okay.
arcadeness.
Okay,
So you
I'll do that.
make
I mean,
it-
it's not. I'm not talking about like a fight stick where like you got the little joystick and the buttons. I'm talking about like just like a little pad that's simply got a better D-pad. That's all. And it looks like a Genesis controller basically.
All right, maybe.
You got to give me some.
It still feels like an unfair advantage because you're just gonna be like, "Look, my breast sway is better than yours," and I'll be like,
All right, well,
titty beast.
all right, well, first matches then I'll use the 360 controller and we'll see how it goes. Because honestly, I don't use the D-pad for anything else besides pressing right to activate a kill streak, so it shouldn't be damaged or anything.
Yeah. Well, it'd be pretty good because the only thing I've used my Xbox for in a while is like Call of Duty, and
Yeah.
I don't like that game at all. But you know what's funny is that even like I'm better at it now than when I actually liked it. It makes no sense.
I thought it was funny how I look at Toasty's stats on Black Ops and he is like ridiculously good at that game. I think he has like a
Toasty
2 point.
Toaster just knows how to play. Trust me.
He's ridiculously good. I remember we played with him once.
He has like one of those. Sorry for interrupting you, but he
You're
has like a diamond launcher or whatever. Like
Yeah.
really gaudy golden camo with the diamonds all over it, the bling.
Yeah,
He has one of those for like his launchers,
yeah, he
as
does.
in like his rocket launchers,
What?
and it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, you could have like diamond RPGs and whatnot. Like
Fuck.
like not only
Oh
the
my
launcher
God.
itself, but the actual warhead is covered in what camo you put it in. So like
Yeah.
it's like a
That's-
gold camo, you have a solid gold warhead, or if you put carbon fiber, you have a carbon fiber warhead.
It's the
Think
dumbest,
of how
it's the dumbest
rich
thing
that
I've ever
soldier-
heard.
Think of how rich that soldier has to be to where he's like,
I
"Hey
spent
yo,
my life savings
yo.
on this.
nigga, I'm gonna blow you up in style, G." Yeah.
I used U.S. taxpayer money to pay for this single RPG unit.
Oh Christ.
And this is in 2025, so you never know. They probably lifted the ban off of Russian weapons.
Oh God. Well, the RPG in that game is a whole lot different too. Like,
Well, yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Any Call of Duty made by Treyarch after Modern Warfare 2 basically just doesn't improvise on explosives.
Yeah.
Like
Basically.
first of all, everybody uses flat track, and it literally because honestly, I don't know what's worse, the rocket launchers being underpowered or flat track being overpowered. Because I could shoot 2 RPGs at a dude that has flat jacket on, he'll still live.
Call of Duty balancing.
At that point, basically a mosquito can land on him and he'll die. But I mean,
Yeah. Well, for the most part, I've migrated over the PC gaming, so that's I don't usually have to deal with bullshit like that most often. Because surprisingly, people on PC are less gay. I mean, if you play Battlefield, it's the same shit as Xbox, but Like on anything else, it's a whole lot less homosexual.
I
which
mean,
is
like,
nice.
why would you ever play Battlefield when PlanetSide 2 exists?
Yeah.
Because PlanetSide 2, unless you're playing with like an entire platoon or something, is boring as shit.
So is Battlefield.
I
Well,
know.
yeah. But at least Battlefield has more going on.
It's because the maps are smaller.
Yeah.
I feel
No.
sorry for Homestar that his
I-
PC
I
can't
won't
run
lie.
Task Force 2.
But PlanetSide 2 is an excellent game. It's very cool and very surprising, actually. It's very good. But, like I said, unless you're playing with an entire, like, giant-ass platoon or something, or at least a decently sized, like, squad or outfit or whatever the fuck it is in that game, it's not really super enjoyable. Though I will say, even if you're not playing with a bunch of people that you know, if you join in where all the action is happening, that's pretty impressive.
I don't know. I don't like big team games, big game action games like that. There was like just pretty much a whole war going on. Like I'm not really into those kind of things. Like I mean, I kind of enjoyed Bad Company 2 for a while when it came out a little bit. Like a couple like a several months before Battlefield 3 came out, I played that for a little bit with a couple friends and I found it enjoyable. But after that, it was just like I'd never touched it again.
Yeah. Well, Bad Company. I mean, the original Bad Company I did really enjoy. The demo actually was really good because you didn't have to pay for it, and it was basically the same as the full game, just with one level. That's it.
That's a
But
lot
yeah,
of people.
it was really good. Once I got my hands on the actual game, it was also great. And, me and a few bros back when we were more immature than we are now. I know that's surprising, right? Back then, we would like take the repair tool and blow up walls in the bathroom and like, oh my god, look at the shit I took. Holy shit, the shit of destiny. But yeah, Bad Company 2 eventually came along. That was a much better game, actually. Very good. I was like fucking amazing with the helicopter in that game, and hell, I was amazing with the helicopter in
Oh, God.
console Battlefield 3 as well.
I could not drive a helicopter at all.
I'm really good with the helicopters as long as you give me a controller. PC, I'm garbage.
Kilroy, don't leave. We're talking about Battlefield. You
Well,
fat.
you didn't say anything at all during the podcast.
What a stupid person.
Magoo, bad. Helicopters are easy.
I'm good with the helicopter as long as I'm not driving it.
2,000 chopper kills.
Yeah, it's because you play the game obsessively.
Actually, I don't know if I have more, but
A+.
considering the amount of time I put into the game and the amount of kills I probably have, it's probably decent.
Meanwhile, nobody should compare to me when it comes to Black Ops, because I pretty much just no-life that game because I'm so bored.
Get better
Why?
games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm downloading this game that I saw on the, I don't know if it's finished by now because I'm running the background download, but I downloaded like this little game called like Phantom Brave or whatever. I don't know. Kind of
Brave?
yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
What the
It
hell?
was recommended to me because of I played Trigger Hard Excelia and whatnot. So
The
I have
fuck
no
is
idea
that?
what any of that is.
This game, what is this game? It's a JRPG.
Speak English. Ew.
I guess those are kind of games
Is
I'm
it-
into.
Is it Korean and free to play? Because that means it's Mick MMO.
Certainly wasn't free.
No, it's
Go.
Wait, what system is this for? It says it's for PS2. Wait, what?
I think it was like a re-release. I got it off the arcade, so I'm guessing it's like a re-release or whatever.
Okay.
What's it called again?
It's called Phantom Brave.
Phantom Brave.
Is it on Wii?
I don't know what console was originally for. I
What
just
system
know
are you downloading it onto?
The Xbox.
Your
I don't own any
Xbox?
other system.
I don't know. You could be putting it on your computer. Xbox? What?
Go home.
Phantom Brave. Okay, Phantom Brave, you look like Decida or whatever the fuck that thing was called.
Dissidia.
Woo! Whatever the fuck it is.
Gaia.
The one,
Yes.
the one with the DFC and the dude that wears like a super long ass scarf.
One of those games.
One of those Japanese games that
I played.
involves playing
Yes,
in roles.
I played the shit out of the first game, but I had it on PSP. And I heard there was making a direct sequel for the 3DS, so I'm glad I have one.
It says it's on the Wii and the PSP. It says nothing about Xbox. Hold on.
I think there was I don't think I read the whole title. It was something about, I guess, Chibi or whatever. This is a totally different game made by the same company, yet they put another dude with blue spiky hair and then a long
Well, when in doubt, put spiky hair pro tag.
That's all you need to make a good game.
Well, all you need to make anything good in Japan land, you have to just make the dude have spiky hair and the girl make her uber kawaii desu, ne?
No. Whatever this game is called, when I'm done downloading it and I give it a shot, if it's good, I'll probably put a review on it, and then like if it's not, then I'll be like, whatever, get this off.
Doesn't matter what your game's about. Doesn't matter if it's good. If the pro tag has spiky hair and the girl's cute, buy that shit up.
Cause I have like pretty much almost no memory left on my Xbox. I have like 3 gigabytes left, and the biggest file hogs that I have right now on my Xbox is probably the Crisis and I need to get the Rising demo off my Xbox too, because that was like 1 gigabyte by himself. Like
Dude.
Like the full game of Crisis, and then the full game of Dark Souls. So.
No, wait, you said Dead Rising, right?
Dead Rising? No. I mean like Metal Gear Rising.
Oh, Metal Gear Rising. Okay.
Yeah.
I heard wrong. Because that was going to start me off on the topic of Dead Rising 3 and how it's...
Oh god.
Let's go there anyway, because this is
It's no
boring
longer-
as shit.
It's no longer like super fun, and it's also Xbox exclusive. And look, it's all trying to cater to Call of Duty fans.
It's
Great.
more just
Call
like
of Duty audience.
it's more just
Great, you
like
get
Left
all
4 Dead
airstrikes.
again. I don't know.
Yeah,
Great.
calling airstrikes with the phone.
Here's
Do I need
yeah,
a
you
phone to
can
call
do that,
airstrikes
too.
though?
Top game, where they're supposed to have limited resources and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Actually, if you want limited resources, play Last of Us. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I need a. I don't have a PS3. I want to
Kurt-
play that
Kurt,
game so
like-
badly.
Excellent game. I highly suggest it. Naughty Dog is best publisher ever. No. It's an excellent game. Excellently crafted. Everything about it's really awesome. Story's great. Gameplay is really good. Stealth could be a little bit better because usually encounters will end up, starting out stealth and then going balls to the wall, smash brick in his
I heard
face.
stealth is really boring because all you do is strangle people.
Yeah, basically.
If they're not living,
Though when there are zombies and clickers around, because they're so hard to kill and they take so much ammo, you gotta be like it. It could
resourceful.
get close. Well, not only that, because resources are very limited. Like you won't find things very often, at all. Like throughout the entire game, I've had very little ammo, and it's always really scary. But yeah, like I was saying, it's also it's always really like gripping. Like it makes me feel terror at if these zombies find me, I'm not going to fucking make it. Well, plus I'm also playing in the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, so that might.
Yeah, that's true. That might be a challenge.
That makes the game so much better. But yeah, back to Dead Rising, because we kind of got off on a different zombie game.
There's not really much to talk about it. It's just like it's shit now and it's brown.
Hey, look, everything's brown, just like the protagonist.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of. I thought it was cool how you started off with the wrench and then you. Actually, no, not cool. I thought it was weird.
I was just fixing the cars and then the zombies. Oh
Yeah.
no.
I thought it was weird how you started out with just a simple wrench, yet not even 5 minutes into the demo, he pulled out an airstrike. Like, what?
That's because Mexicans are super resourceful and have money to spare.
Oh Uh,
What else? Titanfall looks very.
It looks. I actually am probably gonna get it, or at least rent it or something.
It's coming out on 360. So.
Yeah, and
The
PC.
The only
Yeah.
thing that really looks, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of neat that there's mechs in it, but it's really boring to look at. It's very gray. It's just not pretty.
we kind of think.
Though it is cool that you
kind
can
of think
jettison
that.
out of your fucking mech and then grab onto another one and like shoot its core.
That was kind of cool. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I'm gonna be
as
honest.
bad as their show and tell was. That's how you end one, you know.
Yeah.
You ended on a high note, but the rest of the conference didn't really have any of that. That was like the only moment where they had you on a high.
Yeah.
And if you want someone to buy your product, isn't it, a good idea to get them pumped for it?
That's why you need dubstep intros like Sony did.
Throughout the entire.
I fucking knew they would use that song.
That was the only part of that was painful to me, actually. But the rest of it, like the shit-eating grin that he had when he announced that there wasn't going to be any DRM.
That was
how
fantastic.
Yeah, he was like, Microsoft, you're looking at us because we're looking at you right now.
It was amazing. It was like Microsoft. Like a hard time there. Maybe we could give you a ride home, huh? Why don't you just get in our car? Opens up door. And, Sony, what are you doing? I thought you were just gonna give me a ride home. No, you can't touch me. No, don't touch my Kinect sensor. Ah. Come on, when we have a little fun with your cloud service and mine.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
No, it's not a controller port at all! Come on. I thought you were always on.
I'm always turned on.
Oh shit, if I pay $20 per day, I can get 12 to 48 likes per day on my Facebook page.
Oh my god!
Holy shit. Deal.
Dude.
Deal,
If
definitely.
you pay $20 a day,
Facebook.
the people strive for that much attention.
You mean social media's corrupt? What? You mean it's all a joke?
Oh no, I can't
You mean
believe
the things people post aren't for me and for company attention? What?
pages that I just yesterday automatically started putting out advertisements because they want money to grow their page for us.
Wait, you mean if I type this word, something will happen? Let's do it. Oh, nothing happened.
Uh-oh.
Okay, wait.
I had it too, but this
Oh, I can think of a movie that doesn't have the letter I in it. Fuck you.
I Am Legend? Because that's spelled,
Kill yourself, please.
E-Y-E, right? I Am Legend, right?
What is going on?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I have this Facebook page that I made in like 7th grade called Yes Creepy 40-Year-Old Foreign Man, You Can Be My Friend on the Internet. And all of the messages are fucking kids from Indonesia like, good morning, can I text you? How are you? Hi. Can I be your friend? I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? This is weird. And creepy.
Facebook has spread.
Fucking.
Anyways. Fucking
In other news.
Hotline Miami is gonna be
spreading
on.
its herpes and AIDS and shit through the internet with its face.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I heard about that too. There was a new Hotline Miami coming out.
Yeah. Well, they announced at E3 Hotline Miami is gonna come to PS3 and PS Vita. I have no idea how the fuck you're gonna like this week. I have no idea how you're gonna play that game on a controller with a controller.
Well, with the Vita, it has a touchscreen, so that's a bit better.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
But with the PS3, like, Hotline
never on the
Miami's
back,
not
or-
really a twin stick shooter.
You need to
No.
have a reaction time like a fucking squirrel.
Yeah.
Play that game.
I think they might have slowed it down of somewhat, or probably
Yeah,
put
maybe.
like a. If they wanted to be really cheap, they could
Isn't-
and take down the difficulty. They probably could have put down like an auto lock on or
The
something.
whole game is
Isn't
in
that like
slow
killing
motion.
the point of the game?
I mean, there is a lock on the PC
Yeah.
version, but it's just to help you. But like, you can go without it. But still, I don't know.
But yeah, Hotline Miami 2
Soundtrack.
till now.
Soundtrack for that game is amazing.
Oh
I'll
my
say
fucking
that.
god, I know.
I haven't played the actual game, but
Really?
the soundtrack amazing.
But
Like that, dude, that first track, it makes me feel like I'm high, even though I'm not usually.
this is what cocaine sounds like.
Exactly.
Yes.
This is
Uh,
what Koenig- this is
I
what
watched
cocaine sounds
Drive the other night because apparently Hotline Miami was inspired by Drive. So I was like,
a lot.
yeah, so I was like, oh, that's cool. I bet it's gonna be like the same thing. No, it's not at all. I needed. It was like cool, but then it was like I wanted much more, just like ultra violence. I don't know. Gonna be honest. Also, it should have taken place in the 80s.
Yeah.
yeah, it was weird. He got like super fucking violent for like a short period of time, and then he wasn't, and then he was,
like,
and then he
When
wasn't.
they fucking like curb stomped that guy in
Yeah,
the
that was
elevator, I
fucking
was just
crazy.
like, that came out of nowhere, and I was just like, what are you doing, man? You don't need to do this.
No, but, like, I expected the rest of the movie to go in that direction, because I was like, oh shit, he's going crazy now, he's pissed off, and then it, like, didn't, and I was like, what? Why did you do that, then?
This sounds like a very interesting
I was
movie.
expecting another Mad Max.
Speaking of Mad Max,
It's a Mad Max
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, Mad Max video game.
I have no idea what they're gonna do,
It
Neither
might
do
be
I.
cool, or
but it is being made by the people who made Just Cause, so.
There's hope.
I never...
Hopefully we get to swing around the Thunderdome.
Your car has a grappling hook and you can attach to mountains.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
And maybe someday we'll finally be able to get beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah. uh,
Oh boy.
Shit.
So-
And then there was Nintendo.
yeah.
Smash Bros. That's it.
I actually didn't watch. I didn't watch anything from them. I know about the new Smash Brothers.
Because it
and
was at
that's-
fucking, like, 7 a.m.
Well, yeah, that too. Well, I didn't. Well, I could have just watched a stream. I just never got around to it.
I actually
Because
watched the stream.
I didn't really give a. It was like, hey, you gonna buy a Wii U? And I was like, no, I don't plan on it. It's
I
like,
was like,
oh, okay.
But we got Mario Kart 8.
If I want
Wii.
if I want to play Wii U games, I'll just live through Costa and have him play his Wii U. Toasty. I mean.
It was like... I don't know. The whole...
There's like 4
Go-
games.
super boring. Yeah, basically.
It's like Smash Bros, Mario
Well,
Kart,
about
Wind
Smash.
Waker, and Super Mario 3D Land. That's it.
No,
Yeah.
3D Land is for the 3DS.
Oh, it's for 3DS? I thought that was a Wii U title.
Pretty sure. I'm not actually sure.
Nah, I think you're wrong.
They showed off. I know for a fact they showed off like more of Pokemon and how we have.
Yeah, it's for 3DS.
Oh.
So you're wrong.
Mhm.
Dang it.
Anyways,
What do you guys think about new Pokemon tech?
fucking...
I'm
want it.
waiting for it.
I want it.
I don't know how I feel about it.
About fairy types.
Sky battles.
I would have preferred it if they called it something other than fairy, because when I think of fairies, I think of
Fairies have like a legitimate place in like actual like I guess if you can mythology or whatnot, and like it's not like the girly things that you would think of how media portrays fairies today. Like if you think back to mythology and whatnot, like fairies were actually pretty much most of the gods and whatnot.
I'd also like to know why we're only getting one evolution. What the fuck? Don't we usually get 2? Or maybe they might announce another one down the line here.
Probably.
But
My-
as it stands, why I don't want a fairy type evolution. I mean, I want like a fucking dragon type.
I want a dragon or a ghost.
Or a ghost type would be pretty badass. Imagine like an evolution that has like a
John's
bunch of,
actually useful now.
like either he floats or he's covered in like bandages or something. It looks like a mummy.
Yeah,
There's so many different design choices that I can come up with for that. Like make him look sort of like a specter, where he's like a dark cloud, but in the shape of like Umbreon or something. That would be kind of cool.
Like, I mean, you have to think about it. Every time they come out with a new evolution, and all the ones that you look at, they always specialize in a certain statistic, right?
Yes.
So, like, say, for example, Umbreon specializes in what? I think defense.
Umbreon
defense.
specializes in special defense specifically, I believe, and then
And,
it's also very good in physical defense.
Yeah, like defense,
Umbreon,
special defense.
Umbreon is something that you want to use for like a wall. You know, you want to use them to stall people.
You can go into the
use
battle
them-
tower. And then
You don't want to use them like I did my old Umbreon. I tried to make him a speedy Pokemon.
No, he's not aggressive.
Yeah,
You gotta.
he's not at all.
You gotta be like, for example, like if you're gonna use like a 3-man team in a battle tower situation, right? You can basically throw him out first, and then basically have him spam use Toxic first, and then have him spam double team. Because that's honestly what people would do with Chansey. They would just use like Toxic on you, then they would minimize to increase their evasion, and then they would use basically soft boiled if their health gets low. So Chansey, well, actually Blissey was still is like the ultimate tank.
Yeah. Also, if you want to use Umbreon a little bit more for support as well, you can also give him Baton Pass and Moonlight or Wish or whatever it is.
It'll like transfer.
Because it will heal the person the Pokemon that you switch out to, which is a very nice
full
setup.
strategy.
Like,
We ain't
I
got no
remember
Pokemon nerds in here
when
to talk about battles.
When Baton Pass was first introduced, I wasn't interested in it at all. But that's because I wasn't like.
Those are the people who like rush through the game.
I didn't know what it was actually used for until I was older.
Because like the in-game descriptions, they don't tell little kids how to play these games correctly. Like,
no, you kind of
just play the game. It's fun. It's fine.
Like, what is it? What is it? Like, I remember on each box of Pokemon game that I bought, you look on the back of the box, it's like basic reading ability is required to fully enjoy this game.
Oh my god.
It's not a full requirement. It's just a suggestion, really. Please know how to read.
It's like just screw you.
Dude, just use the Pokemon that look cool and you're fine. It's cool.
Hell, we don't give a fuck. Just buy our console.
That was basically how I thought Pokemon was when I was little. Just what's the coolest looking Pokemon? Was it good? Okay. I always thought Flareon was cool. And then Flareon has no attacks, so
Wait, you're telling me that the cool Pokemon aren't the best Pokemon?
Sometimes
is
they
that
are.
what you're trying to
Not
tell me
all
right
the time.
now?
Not all the time.
I mean, obviously Dragonite, that's an exception. I know you love Dragonite, Matt, but that's an exception, because you could just teach it anything almost.
You
And
know
then-
what I realized? Oh, go on.
No, like I mean, yeah, you can go on. I don't even know what I was about to say.
Sorry. Oh, Kilroy just dropped out, and apparently he asked you, Derpy, if you're a fairy type.
And I
If I'm a
said
first
yes.
type, I guess I want to overcome Darkened Dragons.
Cool. There we go.
Actually, I found like a whole. I remember I saw a picture of like a whole Facebook rant where people were like pretended to be Pokemon, and then like they was reacting to the new types. And then oh god, I gotta load it up.
I kind of liked the fact that dragons didn't have a whole shit ton of weaknesses because they were supposed to be kind of overpowered. They're dragons.
Yeah, because there's but now that there's like very few of them, like there's quite a bit of them now. That's what.
You do have a point there. I'll agree with you there.
Because like the only reason this dragon didn't have really a good defense against them was besides their own type and ice types was because dragons weren't very common. But now,
Yeah.
if you noticed, every generation
Yeah.
since Generation 3, they've released at least 2 dragons with each generation. So it's like, okay, they're not even count. That's like counting their final evolutions. That's not even counting like all their baby forms and whatnot. So how many you have more than like 10 dragons, like more than 15 dragons now, I believe now. So they're like, okay, that's quite a bit enough since we got the generations. That's quite a bit enough for us to make a new type. So
I don't know. I assume the second I actually start playing it and get into the groove of the new battle system and the whole new type and shit, I'm sure I'll be fine with it. I'll be like fine with it and stuff.
I have no problem with it. It's like it's about time they added another type. So
yeah. Oh, here we go.
Like I was gonna say earlier, I noticed that like my most recent team that I built is like all physical attackers, and that literally just happened because I chose who I wanted.
Yeah, you choose who you want, and then only after you actually took the time to grind them and whatnot and get them to where they need to be so they can be a fighting team. Then you look at their weaknesses and be like, this was a grave mistake.
I did that in Generation 3 and the start of Generation 4, but then once I started playing it even more, I started thinking about their natures, and like I would catch a Pokemon that I really wanted, and if it didn't really have a nature that would give it a positive boost, then I didn't really want it. If it gave it a negative boost, then that was it. It was out. But if it gave it if it didn't give it any boost, that was okay. But if it gave it a boost, that was always something I looked for.
Let's give Umbreon and Jigglypuff a naughty nature.
Yeah.
An adamant nature.
Let's give something to a defensive type Pokemon. Lower its defense and give it an extra attack.
I remember the first time I caught Rayquaza, and then the first Rayquaza I caught in Ruby had timid nature, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
No wonder it hides in the ozone layer all day. It doesn't want to be seen by anybody.
Yeah, it's like, but I'm so scared. What if Naruto-kun doesn't like me?
I found the picture, Magoo. I found it. There you go.
Okay. But yeah, like for my current team, I'm using Superior because I didn't want to use Oshawott again.
There we go, Superior. I always pick Superior.
And what do you call it? This is actually the first time I've chose for a main series game for my first playthrough a non-water type.
Oh wow! I always chose grass. Like ever since Generation 3, when I got Leaf Green, I always chose grass from then on.
Dude, ever since Generation 1 with Pokemon Blue, I chose fucking water types.
Bulbasaur.
Hold on.
Bulbasaur is pretty cool though. He's definitely the best grass type. Anyway, on my team currently, I believe is Superior, Arcanine, because I've always really liked Arcanine. I decided to use him as my main fire type for the game. Who else? That one eagle dude. What is his name?
Bravery, whatever.
Bravery.
Yeah.
Who else? Fuck. Actually, I have my DS right here. Hold on. I'm just gonna hey, we don't have a whole shit ton to talk about. Might as well talk.
I can pull out my DS over here if you really want me to and look at my own. It depends on what team you want me to look at. Do you want to look at the Black 2 team, or do you want to look at the Black team?
Well, I'm only looking at the Black 2 team because if I wanted to pull out Pearl or Silver or White, I'd have to go rummaging in the closet because they're still packed up from when I moved.
I moved
into the city. I'm no longer out in the middle of nowhere where I could scream as loud as I wanted. I could scream dicks and nobody would say anything. Now, if I scream dicks, they'll be like, "Shut the fuck up." I'll be like, "Hey, fuck you."
I'm just trying to say dicks.
How many minutes are we into this podcast? And then notice how much less yelling there is compared to the last episode he was on. And he was yelling I think about around this time he was yelling at his dog. What are you doing?
Well, the dogs I have inside right now for the specific reason they're in the same room as me. because I didn't want them barking because they were barking a whole lot earlier. So
And I remember that you was like, shut up.
well, what would you do? Your fucking dogs are barking, huh?
I mean,
Just
if
let
you-
them bark, huh?
I mean, I'd probably go over there and say, hey, what's wrong?
My dogs are kind of dickwads, so they don't get that. Shit. Oh, you know what? I thought I had a scissor on my black too, but I think that's on my silver.
I'm just gonna pull up.
Anyway, I have Superior, Arcanine, Bravery, Heracross, Zorark, which is my only special attacker. He's literally the only dark type that specializes in special attack. It's so weird. And then Gigalith, which is my rock type.
I just picked up my old DS, my DS Lite, and then I realized how smaller it is.
Yeah.
Cause I have a 3DS XL, and I just opened it up and I'm putting in the buttons. I'm like, oh my god, the screen is tiny.
I have to get myself a 3DS. Because,
Yeah, I need to get one soon.
You know what
was
really pissed me off is
fucking-
that I had just gotten the DSi. I
Yeah.
literally just got a DSi, and then they announced X and Y the next day.
And then you found out it was on 3DS. Like,
And that, well, I knew it was going to be on 3DS, and I was like, "Oh."
after White
son
2,
of
you know
a
they
bitch.
had to make an upgrade.
Well,
like, they
yeah, because they brought it out, and I was actually surprised that they didn't bring White 2 out to the 3DS.
No, yeah, no, because when you look at White 2 and Black 2, it's like, look at all the 3D stuff that is, the possible 3D stuff that is in
Yeah.
there, and like, wow,
Yeah.
like all the different animations one, I was like, yo, they could have totally made this for 3DS. I like the Pokestar Studios thing where when you're like making movies and stuff, I'm like, I'm imagining this with like 3D, and they could have totally done it in a definitely different way.
They totally could have.
And since now the entire world is not even sprites anymore, it's basically like just full on 3D. I'm just wondering what the new sideshow attraction is going to be, because you know how, like, what is it? Okay, you had your main battles, and you had the gym and the Pokemon League and whatnot. But then like
Yeah.
in Generation 3, you had like contests and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like I think in Generation 4 or 5, you had the dance studio or something like that.
Well, I think they still had contests in Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum.
Yeah, Generation 4, they still had it, like, but they put further emphasis on the contest instead of like, okay, you're just taking turns like doing random
Yeah.
moves to impress a judge.
Yeah.
You actually
then-
like
Yeah. Like Generation 5, they got rid of it completely.
so you basically do like, okay, you do a move show off, but then you also do like a dress your thing up, dress your Pokemon up, make it look good, and then you also do like a dance competition, like it's like,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
basically turned it from a contest to a pageant.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what it essentially was going to be anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
Think about it. How did they portray it in the anime?
Basically, we're like what is
the
it, the
exact
contest?
same way.
The
They
contest
dressed their
person, they would
Pokemon
like
up and they're like,
they would
yo.
dress themselves up, and then they would like, instead of trying to brutally kill the Pokemon, they would actually try to make it graceful.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, yo.
Like
Dream-
use
give
this
it up
move.
'cause I'm dreaming. Don't give it up, God, I'm
Like,
dreaming.
use- what is it?
Don't
Let me-
give it up, Genesect. Give it
I'm
up,
gonna
give it up, give it up. No!
A good example would be use Bubble Beam, and then stand up and then like spin.
Yeah.
Just like use Bubble Beam, but like spin up in the air. So it's like, wow, he created a magical way that the bubbles would pop. Then the bubbles would pop and be like glitter everywhere.
Okay, pebble up. We're gonna use our super move. Okay, you got me.
Go up, stands on one toe, and pulls out his dick and just shoots bubbles everywhere. But it's like it's not normal bubbles. It's semen bubbles. So when they pop on contact on people, they're just covered in cum. And they're like,
What's going on anymore?
They don't know what it is though, so it's like
wasn't
they,
that
they,
pebble up a female?
they don't know what it is yet, so they just see it looks cool, and then they give it judges like 10 out of 10 until they go to the bathroom after the contest is over to like clean themselves up. They're just like, what?
Did that Piplup have a human dick?
The Piplup ejaculated on me.
Dude, that pebble totally had a human dick.
Oh my god. god. We're like
Anyways,
an hour in already.
yeah,
so
you
we
want to
should
start questions now?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I want to touch it.
You want to touch the questions? I know. We will get the questions like right now.
All right.
Since since Sandy is not currently here, Matt, you want to take over the questions?
I got this.
I'm sure you do. Doctor.
Okay.
All of a sudden, I see a new post that says Dr. Taco Monster.
Yeah, what is this? Hold on. There's someone legitimately named Dr. Taco Monster. What?
Who cares if this has discussion value or not? It's fucking cool.
Welcome, Dr. Taco Monster. I instantly hate you. Die.
What? Oh my god. Taco
I'm not very
BM Monster.
welcoming, so go away.
Taco BM Monster. What? That's a real name. Oh, okay. Anyways.
That's yeah.
Yeah. Kilroy has questions apparently.
Questions
You
don't
knew-
count, Kilroy. You were just
He
here.
knew he probably wasn't gonna be on
Yeah.
either on at all or on for long. So
He was just watching fucking cars racing and I don't know.
reindeer.
He was watching Moo. He
I
was
don't
watching Moo.
This cat turns to woman. What? What? Look at this. I'm reading the article Taco posted. Look at this.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Magoo, look at those tits on that.
Anyways, Kilroy's question, where do babies come from?
From my
Babies
dick.
come from storks.
What is a penis?
Magoo.
Something that I'll tell you about when you're older. You're too young to know that. I'm sorry.
Where is Anna's soul? She doesn't
What soul?
have one. Yeah. What are you?
She's like a hipster. Does it matter? The second your fucking glasses become thicker than your face, then you have no soul.
Universal rule.
Yeah.
Basically.
Why is Derpy good in coffee?
I don't know. Why are you do? Why
I
are
don't drink coffee, so I wouldn't know.
But why are you
well,
in
okay,
coffee?
well, someone's gonna have to put them in coffee and taste it. Well, now hold on. This begs the question: how does Kilroy know? Has Kilroy asked you to get in his coffee mug more than once? And what part of yourself has he asked you to put in there? Have you put your butt cheek in his coffee mug? Have you?
I'm ashamed.
I can't believe you. Have you clipped your toenails over his coffee? Have you just taken pieces of your hair and just blown on them and licked them and just rubbed them all over your body and just put it into the coffee mug, hoping that he would notice you because he's your senpai, apparently? You have, haven't?
It's okay.
Well,
we can
I'm
help.
not gonna say anything because I've done this to you. Next question.
Yes, please.
If Seven Nation was a cat girl, how many pancakes could she/he make before running out of cream? What?
I don't know what
Can I ask the question? Why can't you make better questions?
what cream and how much cream is she using?
Yeah, what cream? What is going?
That's a better question. So you answer that before we answer that.
Why do I have to make pancakes with cream? Don't I use fucking
Can I-
pancake mix? What the fuck is
I
this?
want-
Often make pancakes with cream? Because last I checked, you don't need cream to make pancakes.
Yeah,
I
like,
want waffles. I want waffles.
I could make infinite pancakes without running out of cream. I don't
Waffles.
need fucking cream.
Why are we talking about pancakes? Talk
Now,
about
are
waffles.
we talking butter, or are we talking about like actual cream, or are we talking about like
I have
whipped
no
cream?
idea.
Talking about sprayed whipped cream? Talking about Cool Whip? We talking about heavy whipping cream, regular whipping cream, half and half? We're talking about semen. Is that semen? Are you talking about semen?
He
Kilroy,
might be.
Can you please answer this question, and we will get
You
back
answer
to you.
that question,
So-
and then we will record a mini cast where it's literally just this question answered.
Over and over until we get the right one.
Yeah.
Because I know he's gonna deny it at first couple.
Okay.
I'll have to persuade him.
What?
Toasty.
Next question is from Toasty Hero.
What the fuck is a Toasty Gyro? I've never heard of that guy.
Nope.
Gosh,
this is for everybody.
what would be your theme song if you were to sail into battle with a battalion of Vikings?
God damn it, Costa. I honestly don't know. There's so many, but for now I'm just gonna go with Banana Shoes.
I'm gonna go with. Where's that one song? I need to find that.
I don't have any of my music on this computer, so I can't look through it and be like, oh, that's what I would use.
Wouldn't it just be Flight of the Valkyries by automatically? Even though you're not Valkyries, you're Vikings instead.
That'd be pretty cool, actually. But you're not flying.
What's that fucking
song
ass
not
song?
the same thing.
He said if you were to sail into battle, what if you sailed into the battle on top of a giant tsunami?
Skyrim theme.
I got this. I got this. I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's Falkenbach, and the song is Gjallar. I don't know. It's some fucking Viking ass song.
Yo ho!
Pirates of the Caribbean song. Yeah.
Yo Joe.
Either that one or yo ho, a Viking's life for me. Of course, it would be edited slightly so it actually says Viking.
I want the final boss music from Final Fantasy IX to be my Riding on a Sea of Vikings.
Actually, you know what? I'm changing my answer to 1-1 Disco Fever Costa. Bro Fist Costa. 1-1. That's what my theme song would be if we sailed into battle.
Good.
Viking Brothers to the end.
Yes.
It's like Gears of War, but instead of chainsaw guns, it's Viking hat guns where it shoots
bludgeons.
It's a gun that shoots Viking hats and Viking axes. It just shoots Nolan. No, I don't mean it shoots Nolan. I mean like it uses Nolan as a projectile.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, yeah, I already answered, but Homestar, did you answer?
The 32X version of E1M1 for Doom. It makes farting noises.
What now? I'm confused. What's going on?
Don't worry about it.
There was fart noises.
That's all you need to know.
Yep. Next question.
Next question's from Seraph.
Dream
God. Gob. Dream,
Is this guy new?
not Gob, but Job. Yes, he's new.
Okay, welcome to BWO, Seraph. So yeah, hi.
You missed his introduction.
I don't
paste it
really
for
know you, and I don't think I really saw your introduction, and I'm not gonna post in there because I'm using this opportunity to say hi, hello.
Okay.
You have the red name currently. Well, congratulations. You seem like a pretty decent guy. Oh, what's that? What's that? You would like to give me money for the Breast Foundation of America? Well, I agree. The citizens of Titiopolis have been needing that extra money to buy more useless things that they don't need.
What?
Because Titiopolis is a very rich country. And it's no longer a city, it's a country.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of introductions, what was that one introduction thread where we was on the podcast and you was like, I'm totally gonna post this in the introduction, and it was like, you look good.
Hey yo.
Oh yeah.
Hey yo, girl, you want some fucking drunken shit? I don't remember. I was actually drinking that night though too, so I wasn't quite drunk, but I was drinking.
We have so many. Oh, here it is.
Was it on?
I'm just sitting here
That's-
getting
yeah.
drunk all night. Like, get high. If you want to get some, I'll be here.
Yeah, and I didn't use grammar or proper spelling whatsoever to push the point.
Oh god.
Oh my God.
It was a fun time.
I scroll down to what is it? I scroll down through the introductions thread to find it, and the first thing I see is like 5 different threads by the same guy because he didn't know how to post.
Oh, was that fucking... Was that... What's his name? Enderpig? Oh god, that guy was...
Welcome new users. Oh, my name is Halo 4 Forward on the Dawn. And then Fatal was like, "What is this? This isn't even a thread. What are you doing?"
It's literally not a thread. It's just... Mine is Halo 4 Forward unto Dawn Bacon emote. What?
This was... And then
Send
he
this,
posted,
I want to see it.
and then he posted his Xbox GT in the thread, and then Matt had to go all professional. Was like, "Please use this form for introductions only."
Well, I personally think that Nation here should be the moderator then. If he's going to be all professional like that, give him mod. You know, I'm going to vote for him right now.
Yeah,
Maybe you
vote
should
for
change
me
it.
for mod. Vote for me for admin, actually.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to vote for you for admin right now.
I mean, I didn't. Did I vote? Yeah, I voted. I voted.
did.
I
And I'm
voted
not-
for Wicked, and then if that wasn't possible because we're apparently sexist, then I would vote for Sandman. But I don't know if Sandman is busy or not, because I mean, I know he came.
Probably
I know he
not.
came back from his like 1 hour break. His like 1
1
month
hour
break.
break.
Well, he couldn't spare the time.
He
He couldn't spare the time to drop in, say,
But I bet one.
He got off with Theo for an hour.
I bet 1 month. But yeah, he came back from it, but I don't know if he'll like, cause I know he has. I don't know if he talked to you about it yet, Magoo, but I know he has plans for a machinima or whatever, and I know he wanted you to be a part of it. So you
I
should
think
probably
he said something, but it was like a while ago now.
hit him up about it, see where he's at with it. So
I'll just let him come to me when he needs me.
okay, come to you. Okay, that's cool. Mm.
What? You trying to make something sexual when I'm not trying to? It doesn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Not at
It
all.
didn't work.
Good job.
Just stop.
I tried.
Give up.
Okay, where's the?
Okay, next question. Dream job. What is your
He's got
dream
too
job?
much. He's got too much sand in his vagina to come anyway. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't hurt me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nolan. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me.
I swear to God, you guys.
I think I did pretty good. That was the only
And then
sandy vagina joke I've made.
And then you look. I thought it was funny when Matt pulled out the picture and he photoshopped the face.
my God,
and you just noticed the Mikey had a skirt. You was like, "Oh my God, he has a skirt. That makes it perfect."
Yeah.
Oh God, I have to go back. When this is over, I had to go back and listen to that episode because that was just golden.
It was fun.
Yes. Anyways, let's get this over the way
Yeah,
first.
let's go on to the next question.
Okay. What is
Did we even answer the dream
No,
job
we
question?
didn't. We keep.
We already had a question.
What
The
is your dream job?
I'd like to be a voice actor. I mean,
We know.
I've had a lot of well, if you couldn't already tell, I've had a lot of dream jobs over the years. Like before, I wanted to be a chef, but that it's not that didn't really pan out. It's just that I realized that I like cooking, but I don't like it enough to where I would want to do it for a bunch of strangers.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you get good money, but it's like I don't want to be fat.
Also, you got to be careful though because you're white and you'll become a chef. You got to make sure you don't say anything bad about black people because you know
Yeah,
did
because
apparently.
fucking what's her face, Paula, what's her face? I forget her name.
Dean.
Paula Dean. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, she's like in trouble now. She said nigger.
I think her Food Network just kicked her out or something.
Yeah. They didn't kick her out. They just didn't renew
Asked
her
her
contract.
to leave
It's the same.
politely.
they asked her to leave politely while they had the security guards.
Like the big buff security guards.
Yeah. Anyway, after that, another thing that I've wanted to do ever since I was little was be a pilot, like as in planes, obviously. But unfortunately, I wear glasses now. My eyesight went to shit. So,
Do you want to be a pilot like Quagmire, where you're a pilot during the day, and then pretty much 90% of the day you're just screwing girls?
now that I think about it, it would probably pan out that way, but it wouldn't.
I mean, because you get to fly to different
well,
countries, you know.
It wouldn't be like so much of a horn dog because that's just not how I operate. I mean, I've had a few women, but I don't like sleep with whatever has a vagina. That's
Like
not how I do. Now see, he did it. That wasn't me.
I mean, we
That
were
wasn't
really
me.
just on the subject.
That wasn't me. No, that wasn't me. If I
Whatever.
want to say vagina, it's not like I have to go to the beach. I just have one right in Florida. That was me. I'm sorry.
Said he loves me. He wouldn't hate me for just that one time.
I'm so sorry. Please don't hurt me.
Not.
But yeah, my current dream job is voice acting because not only have a lot of people said I would be good at it, but personally I think I would be okay at it, you know?
Yeah.
And plus I've always been very vocal and I've always enjoyed doing stuff like this, like podcasts and stuff. So, like every time.
Know.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. What about you guys?
Basically, my dream job was, which it still is, honestly, but basically, ever since, because I grew up love playing games, right? Like, you know, 6-year-old and whatnot. I mean, I think I actually showed I don't know if I posted on the Skype and then in the site, but I remember posting on the Skype about when I was little, I had this, like, I think I was 6 and I had this big ass afro, and I was just sitting there playing my Genesis. Right? It was like a legit curly afro. Like, it was like brown hair and whatnot. Ooh, I could probably grow it out in like 2 years if I didn't have to get a haircut every 2 weeks. But like,
Awesome.
but yeah, basically when I like, cause I enjoyed playing games, whatnot. But when I got to the age of where I can actually think straight and figure out how things are made, I thought, oh, how are video games made? They're made by humans? Wait, you can have a job doing this? I totally want to make video games. So, but really now, like, my attention, like, that's really what I wanted to do, and I kind of still do want to do it, but seeing how my attention has been shifted a little bit, because I've been leaning a little bit more towards just, like, playing out graphic design, because I've been playing around, like, since I've been playing around being taught how to do graphic design in the unconditional way, as in I haven't been taught use Photoshop, basically. I went through multimedia class instead of a digital imaging class, so we basically used a different Adobe program. And I've been using that pretty much, it was Fireworks, and I've been pretty much using that program for about pretty much 5 years now, 5 years experience. And over that time, I've just been leaning to more towards graphic design, because honestly, I feel like that's a little bit, if we're talking about reality terms, for me, I think that's just the way how about my habits are. I think it's a little bit more achievable for me in the time being.
That's
also
actually a very good idea. So.
Yeah, and also just like when you're growing up and you're playing all these games, and you just can't help but being, if you're gonna be a game designer, obviously you have to pay attention to how these things are made, what goes into them and whatnot, and then just seeing how, and then you also, when you do that, you also pay attention to how are these games being made, like not in the sense of what tech are they using, but like, and who's making them, but how are they getting started, which goes to the publishers, which then goes to the entire industry. And when you look at the industry as a whole, you're thinking to yourself, like, especially how it is now, you're like, do I really want to be working in this kind of industry where, like, basically you're just, I mean, because this is pretty much America at the majority. This is pretty much America at its highest point, basically, where you're basically working for someone, do it exactly how they want you to do, not how you want to do it, and then, you know, you just pump out a game, it sells a couple million copies, and you just immediately get green lighted to make the sequel 1 year later. So it's like, I don't know if I want to do that, honestly, when you think about it.
Yeah, the game industry is a lot like basically any other industry where it's all for profit. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be.
Indie devs are a little different because they don't
really have to focus on
You're
like
fuck you, I'll do
being
what I want.
being super lucrative. They're just trying to make a game that they like and that they want to make. But a big publisher like anything from EA or Activision or anything from a large publisher, it's a business. They're trying to make a profit. They don't really care about the quality of the product. That's an afterthought, if even. So
Yeah.
money is at
If people buy it,
the
we'll make
forefront
it.
of their mind. Exactly.
Homestar, you still there?
Yeah,
I know you have an opinion about this.
not really. I mean, I've already made my points. I don't really feel like making them again.
I know you have an opinion about this. Not really.
Oh.
I mean, like, I've said this, like, in 3 different threads recently. It's just like, just go read the fucking threads. You'll know my opinion.
Yeah, but yeah, that's basically what my dream job wanted to be. So like, I mean, it still kind of is, but then also I'm just really just considering doing graphics full time. So I'm not sure yet.
Both of those are a pretty decent idea. I'd say
It's something that I enjoy.
If you don't wanna really deal with the game industry, I'd suggest going with graphic design. But if you don't really have a problem with going to hell at some point, the game industry is a very good idea.
I mean, I just want to do, because I know just like this. I know America is just really just not the top country in the world. Obviously, it's not. But you still got that little thing of the American dream where it's like, okay, you just want to do something that you love, and if you can like get paid for doing something that you love to work, then it's like, I just follow that phrase where it's like, it's not work. It's not work if you love doing it and whatnot. So that's pretty much like what I wanted to do. Like, those are 2 things that I like doing, like making graphics, and then I would truly enjoy being in the video game industry. So basically, work. I just hope I never have to work a day in my life, because I'm not actually working. I'm just having fun. So
Yeah. Well, technically, it still is work. In fact, play is still technically work.
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, it's kind of
as long as your body is in motion, that's it working. But as long as you're having fun, that makes the work not seem like work. It makes it more worthwhile, and it makes you want to do it. Why would you want to do something that you're not motivated to complete?
I mean, even though you're making, like, because a lot of people say, hey, it's money for you. But let's say for example, you're like 40 years old, right? and you're trying to get a job. At that point, you should be like, if you're going steady, if you're
4 years old trying to get a job, or are we talking about like Chinese sweatshop workers, or what?
I mean at that point, if everything is going all right, which, like, I don't know.
I would hope that everything would be.
Did you say 4-year-old or 40-year-old?
40, yeah. My zeros are.
I want to accentuate the fact that you said 40 instead of 4, because it sounds like 4.
4-year-olds.
4-year-olds running America,
Yep.
In the sweatshop industry.
That movie about where babies talk and they pretty much run an empire and whatnot.
Oh God, don't no.
Baby Geniuses 2, best movie 2012.
I saw the original Geniuses in theaters when I was a kid.
I'm so sorry.
Why do you think I am like I am now? It's trauma. I'm just gonna blame everything about my life on
Baby Geniuses.
Baby
Geniuses, I drink blood because of you.
But yeah.
Homestar, what's your dream job?
I don't have one.
Okay.
I've never really had a dream job.
No ambition is best ambition.
I mean, okay, not really a dream job, just what do you want to do for the rest of your life?
I don't know.
Masturbate.
Still trying to fucking figure that out.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what college is, basically, just still figuring out what you want to do. But, I guess I can't really ask you, because it's like I said, you're still trying to figure that out, so I can't really actually get a hint or something at what you want to do. So that's up to you. But since you're still in the middle of it, I could just personally say I just hope you do end up finding what you want to do. So
Well, hopefully.
You'll find something. Just do nothing long enough, and eventually something will hit you. Maybe.
That's why I keep hoping.
Yeah. Go out and do a shit job if you don't already have one, and maybe that will help you think. I don't know.
So I've also been trying to do that. Not working out so well.
Let me work at McDonald's and then realize how shitty this is and move on in life.
Oh God. Okay,
I've applied to McDonald's and they haven't called me. So apparently no one wants to hire me.
Well, they probably want to hire a Mexican as well.
True. I mean, I speak a little Spanish.
Me llamo Michael.
No, me llamo. What the fuck are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck is wrong with you? God, you can't even Mexican.
No, I.
If there's two L's one after the other, it's pronounced like the Y. Yo. Yeah.
Yeah, chick.
Get it?
Girl.
Me llamo. Tu llamas.
I sidestep Spanish for French, so
French is for faggots.
I took Spanish in high school, and I don't remember like any of it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I don't. So
Favorite beverage? Go.
Favorite beverage? Dr. Pepper.
Water.
Oh, is that what we're on now?
Yeah.
Things that go into my mouth.
Honestly, well, okay, that could be anything.
Well,
a couple semen.
well, no, that's my second favorite. Well, I really enjoy soda, but yeah, I think I'll just go with like Coca-Cola.
Like if I didn't have if Dr. Pepper is my first favorite, I would honestly think like just any milkshake. Honestly, like a milkshake from Chick-fil-A.
I've never had Chick-fil-A because they're like, hey, look, we're Christian, we close like all the time, and you have no idea when we're open. I'm like, okay.
Some good chicken though. You should try it.
Well, I have no doubt that they at least taste okay, but I never like whenever I see one, it's like, oh, we're closed. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Chicken God today?
Don't joke about that. I worship the fried chicken god.
So do I.
And he's not even black.
Homestar, I believe it's time for our prayer. Let us sit down for an hour and pray to Chicken God. Chicken God, we pray that you bless our chicken and our 401ks and our dogs, and make sure that all our enemies are smited with the power of chicken. Amen.
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 That was a good hour long prayer.
Yes. I think
we can make up the rest of the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think if Wicked was in here, she'd probably just tell you that the chicken here is gross and that you should go to Europe for chicken.
Whatever.
Oh my god. You know, I bet you don't even know of Europe. You've probably never been there. It's not mainstream or anything, so you wouldn't know. Europe's not mainstream, so you wouldn't know about it. That's what
my favorite beverage, I'm just gonna say general tea, so I don't have to pick a certain type.
There's a brand of tea that has a general on the front of it?
Yes. It's like general, like what the
or
fuck
is it literally a bag of tea parading around as a general disguise trying to infiltrate the American?
It's got like the nice uniform on it and everything.
Yeah.
Is the tea from China trying to infiltrate the American military to find out our secrets?
Look at that.
All that is Asian.
Look at that show trying to copy Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. What the hell?
Fuck you, Naruto. You're not allowed to have the same fight moves.
How dare you, Naruto? Only one anime can exist at one time. Oh my god, it's the same thing. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's literally the same moves.
I remember watching this fight when I was like 14 with my best friend. Like they did fucking a marathon up until this point for the Chunin exam arc, and I was like, we were like, holy shit, Naruto's totally gonna get his ass kicked. And then guess what? Naruto fucking kicked Neji's ass, or rather, he punched his face, and it was amazing. We're like, holy shit. And now this was back This was back when we thought Sasuke was a cool character. Now
Yeah.
he's just kind of completely fucking gay as shit.
Honestly, with
I'm
the ti-
going to be a Hokage. Grr.
with the title of the show being called Naruto, and then you see the guy named Naruto, I doubt he's going to lose a fight or die because kind of obvious he's the main character that can't die.
Who I believe. I don't. He's lost fights to Sasuke before, but like the big one in the Valley of the End, he technically sort of won, even though he lost.
Yeah.
Because Sasuke bet him, hey, I bet you can't even put a scratch on my forehead. Instead of hitting him with his technique, he scratched his forehead protector.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
Naruto is just so caring. I mean,
Sasuke-
honestly, I would have just killed you after the second strike.
Yeah, Sasuke's like, you're my best friend, stabs him in the chest.
Yeah. I would just kill. I warned you.
You're my best friend. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you and bring you back to the village.
He said, I'll have to break every bone in your body. You said that twice, I think. I would have just killed him after the first time.
Sasuke just turned into such a dick. I mean, he's why?
You watched Naruto at one point in your life.
Oh my god.
Still.
Wait.
Anyway, we're not what we're talking about now.
Anyways, next questions. Favorite moment in any video game you've played?
Let Homestar answer that first.
No, let me think.
What is this tactical crotch grabbing?
Get off Tumblr.
I can't think of anything because there's so many video games.
Honestly,
lots
yeah,
of
this
video
is a hard-
games.
Too many.
Honestly, my favorite moments in video games are the moments that happen while playing the game, not in the actual story.
Yeah, not like. Yeah.
The awesome
like-
that actually
I
happened.
like a cutscene or a quick time event.
No, like one of the best things I remember from a video game was playing Grand Theft Auto on a game night with my old community, and a bunch of us, like the moderators, in a police car. We were playing like cops versus crooks or whatever the fuck it was called, and at some point, one of us jumped out of the car while we were going like at top speed, and he hit something the second he jumped out and just stopped dead in his tracks, and it was the most amazing thing we've ever seen ever. And then on Battle of Gay Tony, where the same guy managed to take one of the APCs and land it on one of the street signs near the airport. Because we were like, great idea, let's race APCs. It's a great idea.
I think if I had to think back to something that's I know well, I think a good moment. Well, I can say a lot of JRPGs I played had a good moments in them. Like especially the well-written ones, like Final Fantasy IX. Oh my god. But
Oh my god.
if I had to think of one, I would have to say that scene. Magoo, I don't know if you played Generation 3 in Holland, but that scene, especially Emerald, where
What scene?
That
No,
scene,
like,
you know
okay,
that scene?
that last one where you go to Soda Palace City, right? Like you first go there, and then all of a sudden, like all hell breaks loose because both the legendaries got out, like the weather legendaries got out, so they're like just fighting each other. And it's like sun, it's like drought, and then it's like rain, and it's like drought, and they're just like in the middle of the city, just duking it out. And then all of a sudden, Rayquaza comes out of nowhere. It was like landing in the city. He's like, "Shut the fuck up and stop fighting."
It's like, oh my god, guys, stop.
Guys, really?
Honestly, in every generation, they've made the legendaries significantly more like cool,
Important to the story.
or important too, because like it goes from like ancient Pokemon that control the weather to fucking control time, space, and dimensions and shit.
Because I remember, like, what is it, the legendary birds back in Generation 1?
They
Like,
were
no,
just legendary birds. That's it.
They're just there. No. I thought it was funny how in Yellow, you like when you're progressing through Victory Road, something that a road that trainers use all the time to train in. All of a sudden, hey, look, a flaming bird. That has nothing to do-
Nobody noticed freaking Moltres. It was like, but she's been there the entire time.
She's a flaming bird in this supposedly dark cave.
How could they have missed it?
So I liked it. So I liked it how when they did the what is it the revamp with Fire Red and Leaf Green, they put Moltres on an actual mountain.
Yeah.
Like it's secluded from society. Well, somewhat secluded from civilization.
At least with Gold and Silver, she was in Mount Silver, which was like the only person that was actually at the top of that before your character goes up there was like Red.
Yeah. See, I thought that was pretty. Actually, I think.
And
that's
then if he's been up there that entire time, someone's been bringing him his supplies.
He probably had like. Did he have a flying Pokemon on his team?
Gary. Probably.
Yeah,
Gary.
he had a Charizard. He would send the Charizard to like.
I like to assume Gary comes up and he's like, Red, I've been worried about you. Please come down. It's like, no, I can't until I'm the best. It's like, Pete, what about our child? I can't. Not right now. And then they make passionate love to each other.
He's like quiet. He's like quiet, Gary. I'm being badass on top of this mountain, just standing here.
I'm trying to stare out.
I didn't even know when I was playing the original Silver. I didn't even know like how the graphics were back then. I didn't even know you were supposed to be on the top of a mountain. There was no weather. There was no legitimate explanation of like, oh, this is supposed to be the wall. I was walking up that long path. I thought it was just a path. I didn't think it was at the top of a mountain.
Yeah, you thought it was just inside the cave.
Yeah.
I won't blame you. I thought so too.
I mean, when you walk, because
game moment.
Oh, so shit. We're still on that.
Yeah, we're still on that. Homestar, what's the thing?
I'm never really good at remembering specific moments in games.
Okay, next question. Any hobby?
Actually, you can just like, can you think of a recent game that you played that you was like, oh wow, this is nice.
I mean, no, but I could tell a story. Like,
Please tell a story.
I was playing Halo 4 with my friend Ryder, like really late one night. And when it gets late and you're really tired, that you just start laughing at anything.
Yeah.
Like, we were just dicking around in Forge on the Asteroid Forge map. And, like, for some reason, I just, like, picked up a Wraith and I would, like, spin it in a circle. And, like, I'd point it at Ryder and just, like charge straight at him. It was, I don't know. It was funny. But then, like, I also got in a Banshee. And I was just, like, doing stupid, like, backflips and stuff. And, like, I was bouncing around. I was just going, like, I can do it. Or whatever. And for some reason, that killed Ryder.
What?
It killed him as in he died laughing.
Oh.
It was this is one of those things.
Great. That's what gaming really is right there. Just getting together with friends and playing games.
That's what gaming is, playing games.
With friends.
No, it's about buying DLC and having Mountain Dew. Don't you know that?
About buying a thing.
Where's Homestar? Where's the Pope? Where's the Pope?
Dorito Pope.
Hello, this is Xbox One. I noticed that you didn't buy 15 million pounds of Doritos and the same amount in gallons of Mountain Dew. I'm going to have to ask you to do that. Otherwise, I will jettison your disc into space. Well, I'm sorry, Xbox One, but I don't got no money. I'm a poor college kid or some shit. And it's like, I don't care.
Okay.
Please bend over for a rectal scan. We swear this is to confirm your identity.
Next
Any
question.
hobbies or pastimes that you enjoy?
Playing video games.
Playing video games, making stuff.
Thinking
Playing
about video games and tits, watching anime, taking walks, I suppose. That's about it.
And walks, and
Playing-
I'll just sit inside.
I wish I could take walks, but I don't have a sidewalk to walk on.
I'm in the city now. Ah,
I wish I could take walks, but I surgically removed my legs.
if I had a chance to walk, I either have a choice of walking in a ditch. I have a choice of walking in a ditch with overgrown weeds, or walking basically on the line of the road where I could possibly get hit by a semi or something.
I wish I could walk, but I'm just one of those magic using characters in like every single game ever that only floats.
Oh, okay.
It's just like, oh, it's fun, I guess.
It's like that.
Oh, okay.
What about that? Like that thing from He-Man. What is it? Oh, something. I don't know. He's like
Oh,
a.
something.
He's like.
Oh,
He's
something.
like a. What's his name?
Oh.
He's like a.
Something, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
something. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, so. Yeah, I know you know what to talk about. What is his name, Matt?
Oh, something.
Big
Oh.
O.
That's the name of this podcast. Oh,
Go.
something.
There we go.
Ooh, I forget how that song goes.
All right. Favorite television show that is still favorite
Homestar, did you
television
answer?
show.
Yes, whatever. Go.
What? I didn't hear.
Favorite television show. Go.
Favorite television? Oh, that's easy. Doctor Who.
No, that's still on the air.
Yeah.
No, on
Canceled.
air or canceled.
Oh, on air.
Yeah. I don't know why you included that, but.
Seventh Heaven.
That
That was a joke.
I personally like Dawson's Creek. It was the best show. It had the best intro too.
Oh wait.
I don't want to wait. My pizza is done. I want to stick my dick in the cheese right now.
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite TV show because I don't watch TV.
I
So
don't watch. I don't like as much.
I
as
don't
used to
have
watch
TV.
Other doesn't
We
watch
got rid of cable because it was too expensive. So I don't watch
How will you
TV.
use your Xbox One, Homestar?
Oh, okay. Let me just buy cable.
Not buy cable box first.
$100 a year for cable subscription. And get another gigantic box and put it
Don't
hooked
forget your
up to my
Xbox Live
Xbox.
subscription too. On top of that, you want to watch Netflix? You gotta pay $60.
Oh boy.
Well, you thought Netflix was like $8 a month? Nope, it's $68 a month, or $68. No, that's okay. Yeah, fuck it.
Dollars.
Not proper
Eight,
math.
8,
Eight-
16,
$8 a
24,
month. $8 a
32.
month, $60 a year. Yeah.
What is 8 times 12 basically, and then times that, and then plus 60 with that?
72 plus 60.
There you go. Money that you're not willing to spend. $132.
Not willing to spend, but Xbox One is gonna be the best console. That one new guy that I've only seen a few times certainly thinks so.
What's next?
It started with a T, but he
Oh.
seems to be a defender of Microsoft right now, which is fine. That's cool for him, but I disagree with everything he says.
Mostly because it's dumb and not rational at all.
I'm sorry to disagree with your opinions, bro, but I disagree with your opinions.
Hey, favorite TV show would probably be, I don't know. Peep Show's good. Also Game of Thrones. One of those.
Game of Thrones is so boring.
It's cool as knights and stuff and fighting.
I'm
So
kind of getting into it.
I have
guess.
never gotten a straight answer. Is there like magic and shit in Game of Thrones?
Yes.
It's like I tried asking people, and they're like, "Well, it's medieval." And it's like, does it have fucking magic in it?
Yes,
It's like,
there's fucking magic in
well, it's swords and stuff. It's like, answer the question.
it. Yeah. There's not.
Question, dickbag.
It's not like fucking like shooting lightning bolts out of our hands magic, but there's like magic in it. Yes.
Like not Harry
It's
Potter
lame.
magic.
It's lame magic.
It's very light on the magic, but yes, there's magic.
Fuck your shit.
Anyways.
You was about to say very light
know.
on magic, but there's a lot of magic.
There's not a lot of
How-
magic. There's a lot of magic.
We've spent like half this podcast on one dude's post.
I know. Okay, yeah, we need to actually
We
answer
did.
these questions because we keep.
Because how many more do we have?
Terribly off topic, like 2,000.
Scroll down. We haven't even gotten the communist questions yet. So
All right, let's go. Okay, what made you choose your username?
I
I
like.
like Homestar Runner.
There you go. I like the song Seven
we
Nation
said that at the
Army.
same time. Yeah.
Well,
Derpy, if you take
Where's the
long
sh-
for this, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
there's this show I like to watch, and then that's where I got the name from. So let's
There
go.
you go.
Likes ponies. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I wasn't afraid to admit that, but we're on a tight schedule, so we gotta hurry up. So,
Alright.
who
Everyone's
is?
full of bronies.
who is
Why you shy?
one
I'm not.
BWO? Yeah. Who is one BWO member that you want to meet in real life?
You skipped one.
What?
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Who did I skip? Magoo, why did you choose your username?
Because
Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, there you
Oh
go.
wait. Oh yeah, that wasn't skipped. Okay.
Mr. Magoo in the Christmas special.
I was actually thinking about changing my username because people think I'm the other Magoo a lot.
There's actually a question down here that is directed to you because they thought you was the other Magoo.
Yeah.
Alright,
I think I'll change it to Mogio. I think I'm gonna do that.
Are
I'll
you
do
really-
that.
Change it to
Okay.
Mojo Jojo.
yes.
now.
Alright, who
I'll
is one member you want to meet in real life?
Don't make me choose.
Choose one.
No, can't.
Okay.
That's
Probably.
well. If I had to say, I'd probably say Toasty, but I knew him before BWO, so does that really count?
Sure, go with it.
Sure, why not?
Then that's what-
Probably Kilroy or Jugs, honestly.
I'm gonna say
The
Jugs,
question was, who would you like to chill with? Okay, so
It's-
that's Jugs and Kilroy. If you would have rephrased that question, I would have said a couple of people. I would have had a different answer.
What?
I
It's
wouldn't
the
wanna just
same.
chill with
It's
one
the
member, though.
same. One that you
No,
want
no,
to meet or one that you want to chill with, it's like the same. It's the
Yeah.
same.
He would have to.
I
He would have
would-
to be a little bit more specific with it.
I would want to like hang out with like 2 or 3 at the very least. I mean,
Yeah,
if I'm gonna chill,
like
if I'm
meeting like
chill-
one
on
person
a
that you
chill-
know on the internet is just like weird. But
Yeah. Because if you meet like more than one, then it's significantly less awkward.
What if you
Yeah,
met them
I'm-
on the internet? Then you didn't. You saw them in real life, but they was completely anonymous on the internet, so you don't know if that's the person you're talking to or not.
I like to think that I'd have an easy time talking to basically anybody I've met on the internet, but I don't know if the same holds true for them.
yeah.
So that's kind of the problem.
It's like on the internet, texting all day. In real life, you're just looking at each other, twiddling your thumbs. You're like, okay, where do we go from here?
I'm gonna say Jugs, my dear husband.
That you never hang around with.
Yeah.
Never play.
Hold on. Hey. Woo! Knock it off.
Next question.
Alright, I figured. Oh wait, no, that's not a question. If you could have one day to talk with anyone who ever existed, and they had to answer every question you asked honestly, who would it be?
What is that?
Like if you
Michael
could meet
Jackson.
if you could meet someone from history or like someone who is still alive.
Michael Jackson, and I'd ask him if he actually did a little voice.
You would actually ask him that.
I would ask him straight up front. I'd be like, "Hey, yo, you fuck little boys?" And if he said yes, then hey, I'd be like, "Okay, Michael Jackson actually did do that." And if he didn't, I'd set the
Like, hey
I'd set the
guys,
story straight.
Michael
like, hey,
Jackson
yo.
told me he actually
But
did.
he's,
Jackson told me
but he's
specifically.
already dead.
He actually did do that. So
He
you can go
did,
ahead.
guys. It's true.
You guys, he actually did.
Like that girl, it's like that woman who like came forward and talked about how she had relations with JF Kennedy after, but he's been dead for like what 60
JF?
years now, and she just now came out and said, "Oh, I messed with the president a little bit," and she's like 60 years old, and this happened when she was like 16 or something.
Fucking Marilyn Monroe made a big deal about that. So, oh my god.
Basically,
Super secret. You slept with the president? Oh my god. Nobody's ever done that before.
yes.
know, Not every single president or anything is like a giant horn dog. They're all men of their word. Because America's not corrupt.
Except for
Yeah.
George Washington, because he's badass.
George Washington. I hated George Washington. He nothing. but
He
sleep
cannot
around.
tell a lie.
And he used his wooden teeth to bite on his tongue. God, what a dick!
Wait,
Swears in his tongue.
have you guys seen that video from like 200 years ago? Fucking George Washington ass video.
No.
Nope.
Oh, here, hold on.
No, next question. You should.
Matt, how about you answer the question that's directed
Oh
to
yeah.
you only?
I'm gonna go with J.R.R. Tolkien, and then that's my answer. Derpy, who would you want to meet?
I already said my choice.
Oh, you didn't.
Wait, we're talking. Well, this is a different meeting person. I don't know. I didn't understand the
Someone
context of the
from
question.
history, or who's alive now, just like anyone who ever existed.
I don't really know any. I don't really care about anybody that was born in history.
I don't even care anymore.
I think I answered a question similar to this in another episode, but I cannot remember it for the top of my head. So
No, but like anyone who ever exists, like they can still be alive now, basically.
stop pestering me, Matt. I already said I don't know.
Fine. Homestar, what's your
Answer
answer?
your question.
I don't know. I'd probably go back in time and ask Teddy Roosevelt why he's so cool.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Why didn't I think of that?
Question for Seven Nation: have you started my sig yet? No, fuck off.
You didn't start my sig
There
yet
you go.
either, so
No,
Hey,
actually,
did you start my sig?
no, I finished yours, Derpy, but I'm I'm waiting until I finish Dead's sig to give it to you, or I can actually send it to you now.
no, it's okay. No,
I'm-
I want to get it. I wanted to get it when it's pristine on your thread.
Okay, yeah, no, I was gonna wait to put it on the thread because Dead's was like, you didn't do my sig, and he said he asked before Dwyer when he actually didn't, so
He's impatient. You should know.
yeah, he kind of is.
I remember he PM'd me. He like PM'd me like crazy, like for like because I was making a sick room. He's like, "Did you finish it yet? Did you finish it yet?" I'm like, "It's getting there. It's getting there.
It's getting. I haven't started it.
Yes.
Finish it if you.
Josh
still-
would do that to me too. Every time he occasionally asks me to make a mistake, he's like, "How's that sig going, Derpy? Oh, you made any progress?" I'm like, "It's fine. Progress fine. Progress fine. Progress fine. Progress fine. Progress fine." Okay, it's
Now,
done.
Derpy, if you lie to me, I'm gonna have to hurt you.
I don't. No, I don't. When it comes to the progress of like graphics, or whatnot, I don't.
Now,
I don't.
Derpy, you know, if you lie to me, we're gonna have ourselves some problems, boy. Hey,
I
got my
understand.
sig, boy.
I understand.
My sig. You ain't got my sig, there's gonna be some big troubles, Derpy. I told you to have my sig ready, boy.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Okay.
yo, boy.
Next question is
I-
from Communist Banana. For
We got a
Homestar
bunch of
and
views, like,
for Homestar and Magoo, how did you find the site?
You go first, Holmes.
The Keen Taco.
That was simple. Original Mr. Magoo, or rather the Mr. Magoo that was here first, because my name was already Mr. Magoo. So, yeah, he signed up on my community, so I was like, oh, hey, sign up on yours, and then I've been here for like 4 years. So,
explain the username.
That was already
Homestar
answered.
Runner.
Yeah, we already answered.
yeah, Mr. Magoo.
What keeps you coming back?
Homestar Runner.
Favorite memory.
The ability to be stupid. I don't know.
That's not a member.
Oh, we moved to favorite member.
Oh yeah, the Homestar Runner is your answer as
keep-
well.
Yeah.
Better-
Yeah, Homestar
better keep up, fool.
Be back apparently. Keep me coming back, Homestar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Straight.
Damn straight.
damn straight, Brofist.
Mm.
Yeah, let's kiss. I mean, what?
Oh, oh shit.
No tongue, God. Not ready for that step yet.
Favorite member.
Not
Me?
gonna pick one.
Okay.
Me.
I thought you was
Yeah.
just gonna pick Taco again, but
My favorite member is that one dude that sounds like me and looks like me and has the same username as me. And oh, hey, look, that guy's me.
Favorite memory from the site.
Me.
Same.
Any cool or unusual talents?
No.
Me.
There you go.
Homestar, why are you such a raging homo?
I don't know. It's all because of the dick, man.
Wait, he asked. Wait, hold on. He asked if we love him.
Oh
my
yeah, I
God.
forgot about that. Do you love him?
Is this a confession, communist? I don't.
Oh my god.
To this.
You better make it count because he's not gonna be here
I-
for 6 weeks apparently.
Oh my God. You're gonna have to give me some time to sort out my feelings. It's
So sudden.
I'm blushing so madly right now. Communist, I didn't know you felt like about that.
It's not like I like you or anything. Fuck.
I won't deny there is some level of attraction between the two of us.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Communist, you're gonna have to give me some time to sort out my feelings, and when I have, I'll run into your arms and we'll embrace on the beach and we'll run away and get married and have many children.
This sounds like
have
you already decided.
Horrible eyesight and wear banana peels and are also communist. We'll run away to one of the communist countries that are still around.
There's one 90 miles
Well,
south.
Such a beautiful life together, communist. But you have to let me sort out my feelings first.
What is going
This is so sudden. This is so sudden. I haven't thought about you every waking night and morning and every second I'm awake.
Anyways,
Magoo's question is,
what exactly did you do to crash BWO for a couple of years when the Kill Magoo stuff came around?
Lots of things happened.
Very good, comprehensive
Good
answer.
answer. This is for both of you again. What are you going to college for? / what are you majoring in?
I'm not currently in college. I joined the workforce after high school, so I've always wanted to go back to college. Like I've always wanted to actually go to college because I would want to do that because that seems like a pretty decent idea to me.
especially if you live in America.
But yeah, I just went straight into the workforce. So
I've already covered what my plans are, which are none.
yeah.
Still deciding.
Alright, for everyone. I'm not even gonna bother with this question. I don't even.
Explain how someone can be
Hippopotamus.
You never said hippopotamus before.
He didn't.
Hip.
I was reading it correctly.
That's literally how you spell hippopotamus. I believe so.
I've seen it a million times. It's just I wasn't thinking about it. Anyway, whose lyrics are bottomless, whose flows glow like phosphorus popping off the top of this esophagus, rocking this metropolis, and are not a water-dwelling mammal. Where did you get that preposterous hypothesis? Did Steve tell you that, perchance, Steve?
I think that's a good answer.
Yeah. Repeating the question in a very acting out voice is
Yeah.
a very acceptable answer.
Because I have no idea how to answer that.
Me
What?
neither.
Answer. Fucking up hippopotamus.
Also, how many children's sex slaves do you have?
I'm not answering that question.
Call me back after I play MGS5.
Why would I tell you that? Call fucking police on me? Why do you want to know the exact number, huh? You have a problem with me having children's sex slaves? Why do you want to know? Do you want to buy some off me, communist? If we get married, I'm not sharing them with you. I'm gonna get a prenup so I can keep my child slaves, even though I don't have them.
How many of them are Filipino?
2.
Your dog disagrees.
Trying to lie to you. Look, they're in the piece lying to you. They're in the back.
Shut up, Filipino children.
Is the term kitty
Those
fiddler
dogs. Yeah.
misleading because if you think of a child playing the violin? No, not really. No, kitty fiddler sounds like a pedophile.
Honestly, kitty fiddler to me sounds like you're taking a cat and trying to use it as a fiddle. but that's just me.
That's what I thought too. Anti-joke. Where do you find a dog with no legs? I don't
Wherever
get it.
you last saw him.
In my bathroom.
That works too.
There you go.
Careful going in there. There's a lot of blood.
Oh my god, we got the big ones
Monkey's
out. Okay.
best. All right, now we can. Yeah. All right, it's fine now because the rest of the questions are just balls. I don't even know what this. I don't even know what this is. It's
Don't worry about Sandman's questions. Go to
from-
Elite Sauce. 'Cause
No, yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, I
Oh.
don't know what this is. He asks, "Do you have insane micro skills APM wise?"
No, my actions per minute are very low, so I don't play StarCraft.
Wait, what? I missed the question.
I don't
What's
know
your
what it
APM?
is.
What's my what?
APM, actions per minute.
Fucking vinyl.
Yeah, fuck should I don't
Play more StarCraft, faggot.
fuck.
I don't play it, so whatever. If I did though, all I would do is Zerg Rush. So I don't
Right.
care if it's outdated or if nobody does it anymore. If they still do it, I'd just do it. Because why the fuck not? I can. You gonna tell me not to? You my mom? No, you're not my mom. You can't tell me not to. Please, mommy, love me.
Next question
I
from
can.
Jerry. Oh wait, are you? Do you actually have an answer for this?
No, I don't. I was just gonna say the next question.
Oh, okay. All right. Why does Tim Allen look like Chuck Norris?
Because
doesn't.
it's actually his evil twin clone that looks nothing like him, and is actually a pretty decent guy, even though he's been in a lot of really shitty shit.
It's like really
Other than
bad.
Buzz Lightyear.
How does Japan stay economically in stack after being destroyed by Godzilla on countless occasions?
I think he means intact
Occasions.
and occasions. Yeah.
I don't think you understand how large the anime and hentai industry is.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the answer.
Government tax dollars fund all of that, which in turn funds all the repairs.
Team Edward, Team Jacob, or Team Coco?
Neither.
Just Twilight, right?
Or Conan O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Edward's the vampire dude.
And
Right.
Jacob's the werewolf ass dude with the weird
I'd probably
face.
say the dude from Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah.
Here we go. Team Jacob, because he's not afraid to rip off his shirt at every chance he gets.
I'm gonna go with Conan
Edward,
O'Brien.
he sparkles if he tries to. Why would I choose Conan O'Brien? It's kind of a given.
He's like
Okay, anyways. Now we're gonna talk about Doom with Homestar.
from Dante
Two
to Homestar.
Time
Who's
to sit
asking
down.
questions now?
Yeah,
What are you doing? You're trying to take my job from me, Derpy.
Shut up, you don't do it fast enough.
You're trying to take his job, Derpy. I'm going to have to use my.
Oops, just try to help.
Go away. Alright, what was your most frustrating moment in Doom?
I don't know. I don't remember a specific moment. I will tell you, in general, bad map design. Most frustrating thing. I guess that answers the second question as well.
Okay, yeah, that does.
Bad map design. Make better maps, faggots.
Alright, Wicked says, to everyone, I'm not on the podcast this week because I'm doing some wicked things. Speculate. I mean,
Wicked sex.
Is
I
sex,
assume
it's
those
sex with
wicked
your
things
boyfriend.
are too hipster for us to understand. Because
I'm pretty sure she's actually a witch.
actually.
She's getting a witch's brew together.
That's
Formulating
also
some
very.
evil plots against
It's also a
Salem,
very
Massachusetts.
viable hypothesis.
Hippopotamus.
Hypothesis.
Hippopotamus.
Hypothesis.
Yeah, one of those.
Hippopotamuses.
Yes.
Hypothesis.
All right.
So yeah, I believe
Yeah,
she's
that actually
doing-
makes more
whatever
sense.
whatever she's doing, we can't understand it because we just wouldn't understand.
We've never heard of it.
We've never heard of it.
All right. Kilroy asks,
I haven't
why
had her
does,
schlicking.
Why does Derpy finish everyone's SIGs except mine? Fuck you, Kilroy. Go away. left
I'm
the
working on
podcast
you. I
early.
promise you, Kilroy. I am working on your SIG. I'm just taking a very long hiatus from it
He's lying.
because it is annoying me. It is annoying me, and I must work on other things in order to keep my sanity.
So by that he means he never
And
started it.
No, I did start it because I showed him progress on the last podcast, the last video,
Oh,
the first
yeah,
video
was
progress
that the-
podcast that we did. Now let me just say, don't pull out the excuse of saying, "Oh, you're frustrated because you're not using Photoshop." That has nothing to do with it.
You're frustrated because you're not using Photoshop. You should get Photoshop.
It has nothing to do with it. Chris would say the same thing, but he would get PS faggot at the end of that. So
Hey,
Anyway.
Wall, why is Derpy
Yes.
not finishing Kilroy's SIG?
say Wall.
The Wall says no comment.
Well,
I asked him a very complicated question. I don't think
it
he
was very
understood.
complicated.
I don't think you understood it completely. He doesn't have a college education.
I'm working on it. I have 2 years left.
He doesn't even
2
have
years minimum left.
the wall. You guys, don't tell him I told you this, but the wall's still a virgin. And he doesn't have a high school diploma either. He's just kind of a giant fucking queer. Oh my god. Don't tell him I said that now, because he's gonna get angry at me and then he'll take all my ice cream.
And you need your ice cream to survive as an independent black woman who don't need no man.
Exactly. And that is
Fuck
the end of the
black
podcast.
That is legit the end of the podcast.
Yeah, we're
Next
done with
week we will
questions.
have
Oh
A
yeah.
better podcast.
yeah.
Well, actually,
Sorry to disappoint you all with
we'll
how
have real
underwhelming it
topics
was.
next time. So
You should have had topics for me to discuss
Yeah, I
rather
know.
than just
it was
yeah.
it was Jugs' idea, and then he never showed up. But
No, Jugs wanted to show up, but his work schedule was just like
way
shit
to
all
go,
over
Jugs. You
him.
fucked me over. You didn't give me anything to talk about.
God
even
damn
though
it,
I talked
Jugs.
things that didn't really matter, but still.
We still love you, Jugs, but your schedule just how do you get to work from 7 to
That
11?
yellow-
Like what?
That yellow name go to your head? Must have.
He's a lemon.
All right.
Just like Doer.
Lemon party.
So Sushi is gonna be on the podcast next, apparently.
Ooh.
Oh,
This would be very interesting.
yes, maybe.
Kinda
He'll talk about his trip to what is it?
Navy base number.
Well, Navy base,
20
and then
million.
he went to I think Universal Studios,
Oh,
and I thought
that's
he did,
much better than a Navy
That's
base.
kind of sushi.
and he did like the coolest. He did the coolest thing where in every picture he would just thumbs up everything, not even looking at the camera.
I saw that. It was
Anyway.
pretty awesome.
I think
And I wanted to ask him what that last pic was about, where like his roommate just had his shirt off and he was just like opening a can near his crotch, and he was like, "Ah."
What do you think it was about?
I don't know. It was in a hotel room, just them two. So I'm
Well,
curious.
two young hormonal men just got out of the Navy. Sushi hasn't seen a woman in God knows how long.
all right. We need to end this because we're getting to 2 hours. But
No, it's a way over 2 hours.
no, but we start. When did we start recording though? Because we recorded like 15 minutes after.
Doesn't matter.
Anyways, we're done. Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
coming on the show.
Bye.
Go away. Don't listen. I'm naked. Don't come in.
Oh god.